So let's go ahead and start trying to see if we can get our Eclipse to add the jar files. Remember last time it did not work for us. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a file. And I think last time we did see that we had downloaded some of those uh, files from chapter 15. So I will use, maybe I can use something from here. So let me just see if I can grab a file from here. Loan calculator. So I'm going to go to File, New, create a Java project. I'm going to say Java FX trial, next, and finish. Now, once I go into Java FX trial, I'm going to go to my source and create a new class, and I'm going to call it loan calculator. And it's going to paste the entire program over here. So now I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can add my jar files. So going back to my project, not the class, I'm going to right click on that project, go to properties, go to Java build path. No, I want to, oh yeah, that was there, okay. In the libraries, I'm going to go ahead and remove that. Go to add library, go to the system library, go to next, runtime. I think let's try this, because sometimes it might need the JDK to be downloaded. Let's do a finish, and then I would come back and add library again, but this time I'm going to choose the user library. Go to next, and I'm going to go to user libraries. I'm going to delete that one. No, I'm just going to delete this. I'm going to remove it and go to new, Java FX. Yes.
When I tried clicking adding a library, I don't have any user libraries.
Why do you got to build a whole library? Why not just add a jar file? That's what I did.
Right.
Oh,
So this is where, no, I initially I was trying it last time and it did not work.
oh, okay.
So I created the library, and now I'm going to come in to add external jar and go to program files, Java, JDK, JRE library, yeah, JFX SWT jar. Okay. And okay. See how some of these things went away? So I have a feeling it might work. So now if I run it, so adding that jar file does take away some of those errors, because basically it adds the support. By default, the Java FX does not have the support that you would need, and you need to go back and add the jar file.
Can you just add the jar file to the regular source library? That's what I did.
Did it work?
3 clicks and you're done. So just
Works
add it.
fine.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't know if there was a specific identifier.
No. Now, another way you can do this is by adding a plugin. Okay. And you can do that by, let me just minimize this. Help install new software, and the link over here is http download.eclipse.org EFX. One point two point oh slash site. So http download.eclipse.org EFX clips /updates dash released /1.2.0 /site, and I do add, and I'm going to come in and say EFX clips. Generally, I should get some files here, which I need to be selecting and installing, but it's trying to. I don't think so. So this is string fetching children of Eclipse, 20%, 30%. It's trying to do something. See at the bottom over here?
It popped up on my screen. I got 2 of them.
Popped up. So did you get quite a few?
I got 2 install and single component.
Okay. So and it is all finished over here at the bottom? Okay. I thought there was more than 2.
Well, they tree out. So I don't know what's all
That's right, they tree out. So you just do a select all. Basically, do a select all and next and finish. Well, it is taking quite a bit.
Well, mine carried out pretty quickly.
Yeah, you are next.
Not either way, but mine's quick.
And yeah, then it should come up with a agreement that you have to say yes to, I agree, and that should finish it out. But you know, you have also added the other jar files. It should do pretty much the same thing, even if it does not go to the adding the plugin. So it's supposed to do the same thing. So if the other part is working, that's fine. So that was the support part, and let it run. It doesn't let me go back. Maybe that is going to run in the background. But let's go ahead and get started on the next chapter, where we are basically going to add on to what we had seen before. In the prior chapter, when we introduced our Java FX, that is basically the GUI interface, where you can add GUI components on your Java program or Java application. And we started off with the concept of having a stage, and then we would put a scene on top of this stage, and then we can add more components to that stage, more components on the scene. So you started off with a stage, which is the background, and you put a scene on, and then you added the GUI components. And the GUI components could be several things. It could be the buttons or the text fields or an image or any of the GUI components that we can talk about. And then towards the later part of the chapter, we also saw that that scene that you guys have brought in, it also has several templates. So, you know, in the beginning, I heard you all talking about I have done an H box, V box. So that's a template, and you also have a border layout, you have a grid layout or a grid pane. So you have different kinds of templates that you can work with. This chapter now